real now. Okay. Wordle. We start with horse. Okay.
You don't like horses?
No, I just don't like that the R and the E aren't where they go, because whenever the R and the E aren't where they go, my brain keeps thinking of other words that use these other letters. Okay. How about erode? Oh wait,
That
no, the
uses
E
an
can't
O.
go there. How about error? Oh, that's
Nope.
actually a
That's
really
the
bad choice.
worst.
That's an awful word to use. How about
What about learn?
I wanted to come up with the word. Okay, so it's XEARL. Pearl.
Yeah, pearl. You came up with the word. I didn't tell you
No, it doesn't. It
immediately.
doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel as good. It
I'm
doesn't feel as
sorry.
good, punk. Okay, we'll move on to strands. Is it a piece today?
Yes, actually. I
I don't know. Banana looks pretty easy to me.
well, that's not what the word is. They just like for some reason redid it, so you have to like
See the rules again.
yeah.
This is the place.
I like fixated on one thing that I thought was the span word, and that was not the span word, so I took 3 hints.
Can I get an S? S? Can I get a P next to this S? No. Are there any other S's? Nope. This is the place. Maybe directions? Directions. Maybe location? Low, low, low. Okay. So I don't think it's related to locations or directions. How about Roblox?
Roblox.
What is that? Not how you spell Roblox?
No, there's 2 B's in what you did.
Oh, I see.
It is a funny one to find though.
How about oh, how about lewd?
What about fat?
Don't we? Well, they'll never know actually about what I did.
I'll know.
That stream is gone forever.
I'll watch it back and I'll
That doesn't exist. I like privated it.
remember. Well, no, I'll watch this back.
Oh,
And
you'll watch this back, and then you'll remember.
I'll remember the lost stream.
Yeah. There's a stream we did where my computer decided the audio uh was just gonna move off of the defaults that I had set. So I we did like a 4 hour stream and lost all the audio for it. Uh but I won't elaborate on what this idiot's talking about over here. Nope. Um oh no. Bend? What? Whoa! What?
Bend.
Oh, bend. Reverse. Oh no, it's re, re, rever, river, river bend,
River and bend. But river wasn't a word.
river, reeve, reeve, rivet. Bend. This is the place. This is the place. Bend. Can I get a cross? CROSS? Cross. C. It's the only C.
Only C.
River. Rivery.
Rivers are very rivery.
River. Rivers. River. River. Riveraxen. Rivel. Bope. Rivers. Fub. Rivers. Dub. No, I don't think this is going anywhere. Meyer. Hiver. Teaver.
Heavier.
Kevier. Rivet. I already
Tried
did
that.
rivet. Revis. Bend. Stretch. Come on, I need an S and a T.
They won't
Okay,
give
it's
it to
not
you.
stretch. Fail, just like I do.
You don't fail. You haven't used a clue yet.
No, I'm a failure. Foofle. Bend. Wait. River. Side. Bend. At the bend. At the riverside. At the Buffalo. Wait, what?
Buffalo.
Now I'm just confused. I thought I was on to something. Is this like a thing people say? Okay, so span word's gonna be left or right. Span word's gonna be left or right. Red. Demi. Nine. At the by the riverside, by the bend, by the buffalo, by the blocks, by the lure, by the Driob, by the Lord. Oh, Lord!
Lord.
Oh, lordy lord. Um, pin, Piniime. At the Imniet. At the city name. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
So now you know that by the is just something that you were doing. No one says by the buffalo.
Well, I was thinking that maybe it was just like
Yeah, everyone's
did
got
I
some
do hope?
buffalo they can be by.
No, I did already do hope. How about I don't really know.
You don't really know any city names?
I mean, I know city names, but it's hard to think of ones that are just like words because
Yeah.
you're not allowed to use like Hamilton or Washington. Those aren't like
Names.
valid
Yeah.
things. Uh, more Mord. Uh, like essentially, all I can really do is just try and find words
Yeah.
and hope they're a city name. Oh, geez, there's only three
There's
left
only
in
3.
this. Oh, there's a lot of letters here. Bone. Uh, Rebone. Bo. Bo. Bobo. Uh, Nixel. Blixen. Bu. Bu. Beb. Beb.
Beb.
Bebly. Bebly. Wait. Rome. What? That's a city?
You're right.
Freaking. Oh, is it American city names? Freaking. Freaking Americans. It's always
Mhm.
about them. It's always about them. Uh. If there's a single non-American city here when I'm done with it, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna be pissed. Uh,
I know Buffalo's in New York and Bend's in Oregon. I don't really know where Riverside is, but it sounds generic enough to be like
it could be
on any
literally
river.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Um, Luo, Fob, Blixen, Nix,
There's one in here that I remember and 2 that I don't.
Pone. You got pwned. uh, Roam, Meord, Meob, Meoboy, La Dollar,
You can take a
Dollar.
hint.
No, I'll be 3 times smarter than you if I don't use a hint.
I mean, twice as smart as me is still pretty good.
No, I want to be super smarter than you. What are city names? Orab. Medul. Ludrim. Uh,
Remember, these are going to be
Lord.
like real words
I
that you're
know.
familiar with.
Are they?
Yes.
Wait. I think I just saw one. Fio. Fio. Fuck.
What's the word?
Phoenix. I know. Phoenix. This is how you spell Phoenix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that
yeah,
is how you
yeah,
spell
yeah.
Phoenix.
Get wrecked. Uh, Boulder. Mobile. Mobily. Illebum. Billium.
Biome.
Mowillib. What is
You
this?
were close before.
But
You just have to put them in the right order.
Libium.
You could take 2 hints to learn how to spell it.
Elibome. Mobile. Mobile.
Yeah, Mobile City.
Never heard of it.
But hey, you used 0 hints.
Yeah, that means I'm 3 times smarter.
And on a blood draw day, look at you.
It's the power of the nacho fries. Oh, nacho fry pass. It's too easy. Every time you drive by, you just get free nacho fries.
Yeah.
Okay. The mini.
The mini.
The mini.
Okay. You ready? You ready to get under a minute with the power of your nacho fries?
Here we go. Icelandic singer with 16 Grammy nominations. Is it ABBA?
No,
Frick.
that's gonna be
Batman sidekick, Robin. African mammal with striped legs, tiger.
no, it's gonna be the
Gazelle? No.
okapi.
Awkward response to hear when you introduce yourself to someone. Competed in a fight. Ran. Body part that can be furrowed, brow. Batman's arch nemesis, Joker. President who used Keegan Michael Keel. Oh, Obama. Obama. Turn red as a chili pepper.
I think we
Bjorn. It's Bjorn. It's Bjorn.
It's
Bjorn.
Bjork.
Turn red. Make a scarf. Knit. 4 down. Turn red.
Ripen because it's
ripen.
okapi.
Ripen. Fuck. Oh, we were so close, man. We were so close.
I did say okapi.
No, I didn't want to. I'm 3 times smarter than you. If I can't figure it out, you had to be wrong.
I could, like, in my brain, I had, like, Björk's face, but I was like, what's her name?
Is ABBA not Icelandic? I thought she was Icelandic.
Well, ABBA's a group.
Oh, I thought ABBA was like a person.
No, ABBA's like I don't know if they're a 4 or 5
Is
group.
ABBA from Iceland?
No, that's BDG. He's from, like, Massachusetts.
Okay, let's see here.
Fantasy teams love attention.
Fantasy teams, treasure, coverage, perspective, Slack, angle, press. Position, tension, meet, Slack. Shutter, exposure, zoom, lens. These are all no. Lens and shutter are parts of a camera. Exposure is just generally related to photography. Love, meet, angle, Slack, perspective.
When I shuffled it the first time, I instantly got, I think, the blue.
I think this could still just be like photography related, but I'm feeling a little dubious about it. Yeah. Love, attention, Slack, perspective, coverage. Maybe not love. Treasure, exposure, coverage, attention, shutter, press. Maybe it could be press like the news press. Exposure, coverage, press. Yes, I think these 4 are related. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have position, angle, perspective, zoom. Maybe lens. See things from another position, from another angle, from another perspective, from another lens. Yeah, I feel good about this. Let's go. Nice. Okay. Next we have treasure, love. Treasure, love. Meet, Slack. Zoom, shutter. Teams, treasure. Treasure, love. Meet, Slack. Fantasy, teams. Wait. Slack, meet, Zoom, and shutter. These are all teleconference. I mean, I've never heard of Shutter.
Yeah.
But I've heard of Zoom. I've heard of Slack.
Maybe you should pick one you've heard of.
Oh, Teams.
Teams is so bad you blocked it out of your brain.
I mean, so almost all big corporations use Teams.
Mm-hmm.
I've had the misfortune of having to work with Teams, and I went out of my way to use it as little as possible.
Yeah.
Just because Teams is just bad.
Yeah.
Like, it does none of the things that Slack does, and the things that it does do that Slack is able to do, it does way worse. Like, even Slack's built-in video conferencing tool, which isn't great, is still better than Teams.
I think when you have like a Outlook integration for Teams video is fine. But like in terms of messaging, Teams is significantly below par on Slack. Do you know what these four are?
I thought it was maybe to just like love something, like, cherish something, like you treasure it, you love it, you fantasize about it. I don't know how Shutter would fit in. So if it's not that, I have no idea.
Island.
Ooh, Fantasy Island. Love Island, Shutter Island, Treasure. I would have never got that. Cause one, I don't really watch horror movies, and I'm pretty sure that's what Shutter Island is. Love Island is too trashy, even for me. Because like if there's some reality shows where I'm like, oh, these are good like conversation starters. Like I enjoyed watching some of the Love is Blind with you, because like you kind of get to talk about our relationship in comparison to the relationship you're seeing on screen, and like talk about some topics that you maybe wouldn't normally talk about, just because all of it's on display. So I feel like there's value in a show like that actually brings a couple to like talk about things that maybe they wouldn't normally want to do.
Yeah.
And it was also really interesting seeing the Japanese version of Love is Blind, because the tone, vibe, and culture of it was so different and so much more wholesome and interesting.
Yeah.
That was just kind of its own experience.
Yeah.
I think we watched a little bit of what was it, The Circle?
Yeah, we watched I think 2 different seasons of
Yeah,
The Circle.
we watched 2 seasons. The first season I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. The second season, I kind of spent the whole time going like, I don't want to watch this anymore, but like we're halfway through, so I guess we'll just finish it.
Well, I think we watched season 2 and then season
1. Oh yeah. Because somebody said season 2 was like the good one or something. I don't know.
I think someone from season 2 was like the spouse of someone from season 1.
Oh.
Or maybe it was like season 3 and season 1 that we watched. I don't know. We watched 2 seasons, but we watched a later one first.
Oh, I remember why we gave it a chance in the first place. It's because people could choose to pretend to be someone they're not, and I thought that was a very interesting idea.
Yeah.
I just think that the people they brought on to do it were kind of idiots.
Yeah.
With like 1 or 2 exceptions here and there. But yeah, I'm not a big reality TV show person. Fantasy Island, I don't. What's Fantasy Island?
I don't know. When I was doing this,
Treasure Island, I know.
Yeah, I had the purple and the green left over because I got blue instantly and then I got yellow right after. And I was like, okay, let's look at the 4 things here. Okay, Love Island and Treasure Island are both a thing. Which other 2 could possibly be Island? And that's how I figured it.
I gotcha. Next, let's play bot verification.
Yeah, I love bot verification. Let's try it. Let's go. Can you do it?
I'm hoping it's going to work this time. I'm going to try and play spell check. I like spell check. I would like to be better at spelling. But every time, I mean, there's a little bit of a wheel there.
Are you a bot or not?
Yeah, I'm a bot. Nope, I'm not a bot.
Not a bot. Let's go.
So I like this game a lot, but almost every time we play it, it breaks. So hopefully it won't this time.
Yeah.
Play the daily.
Settee, a noun meaning a long seat with a back. The word settle comes from Old English settle, meaning seat or place to sit.
I think this is how you
Settee,
spell it.
a noun meaning a long seat with a back. The word settle comes from Old English settle, meaning seat or place to sit. Settee, a noun meaning a long seat with a back. The word
think this is
settle
it.
comes from Old English settle,
This is
meaning
not an
seat or
easy
place to
one.
sit.
Yeah, this is not a
Settee,
level 1 word.
a noun meaning
No.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 E's.
2 E's. Either
It's-
that or it was 1 T.
It could be 2 T's, 1 E. Or
'Cause-
it could be 2 T's, 2
Well,
E's, or 1 T, 2 E's, but it's definitely 2
Based
E's.
on the etymology, she
Mhm.
was saying it comes from settle, as to settle into something.
Yeah.
And settle is a word I am not good at spelling. I think it is spelled Settell in my mind. I know that is not right, but I'm just like, it's got to have 2 T's or 2 L's, so I might as well give it both. And, you know,
That's not how it works.
someone will just think I typed an extra letter.
But it's also L-E, not E-L-L.
What are you going to do? One day I'll spell the word right.
filters, a noun meaning a porous article or mass,
That
as
one's
of
easy.
paper or fabric, a noun meaning structure,
come on.
building. This word comes from the
Settee
Middle
was
French and medieval
not a
Latin
level 1
languages.
word.
Fabric,
They're freaking giving me filter and fabric.
usher, a noun meaning an
Usher,
officer or
another
servant who
easy
has the
one.
care of the door. Godspeed, a noun meaning a prosperous journey, success. Godspeed originates from Middle English, meaning God prosper.
I know that one from... No, I don't know that from Pokemon. I know it from Spider-Man. That's
Okay.
the one. Godspeed, Spider-Man!
I was gonna say Pokemon ain't never talked about God unless it's Arceus.
Well, they have extreme speed.
Yeah, they have extreme speed. That's true.
Okay. Level 2. I'm not going to count that sete because that should have been at least a medium.
Grapheme, a noun
Oh.
meaning a unit, such as a letter or digraph of a writing system. The word combines graph, meaning to write, with eme, a linguistic unit. Grapheme, a noun meaning a unit, such as a letter
Grapheme?
or digraph of a writing system. The word combines graph, meaning to write, with eme, a linguistic
That
unit.
doesn't look like a real word.
Grapheme, a noun meaning a unit, such as a letter or digraph of a writing system.
I don't think you're
The
right.
word combines graph, meaning to write, with eme, a linguistic unit. Grapheme, a noun meaning a unit, such as a letter or digraph of a writing system.
Or maybe...
The word combines graph, meaning to write, with eme,
that
a
feels
linguistic
more right than
unit.
double E.
Grapheme, a noun meaning a unit, such
Or
as a
could it
letter
maybe
or
be-
digraph of a writing system. The word combines graph, meaning to write, with eme, a linguistic unit. Grapheme, a noun meaning a unit,
Grapheme.
such as a letter or digraph of a writing
Grapheme.
system. The word combines graph, meaning to write,
This
with
is a tough
eme,
one. I've
a
never
linguistic
heard
unit.
before.
Grapheme,
Would you like
a
my
noun
input?
meaning a
What's your
unit,
input?
such as a
EME.
letter or digraph of a writing
EME?
system.
This
The
one?
word
Okay.
combines
that
graph,
was at least
meaning
one that
to
I
write,
was...
with eme,
It's not
a
heme,
linguistic
it's
unit.
eme.
Grapheme,
Eme?
a noun
Grapheme?
meaning a unit,
Oh, it's
such
not
as a letter
grapheme,
or
it's
digraph of a writing
grapheme.
system.
That makes sense.
The word
Okay.
exploits, a noun meaning deed, act,
Exploits.
especially a notable, memorable,
You
or
wanna know how I
heroic
know that
act.
word?
Because
Exploit,
you
dir-
have kooky exploits. On
Magic the Gathering, baby. Oh wait, no, that's extort. That's extort.
That's extort.
Well, no, there is a mechanic called exploit.
Yeah.
That's the one where you like, when you bring it in, you can like sacrifice a creature to get an underwhelming effect from doing it.
Oh yeah, but you could also sacrifice like a food.
No. That's
Oh, that's bargain.
yeah, that's bargain. That's the newer, better version of exploit.
Yeah, exploit's an older
Yeah.
one. Right.
endocrine, a adjective meaning secreting internally, specifically producing secretions that are distributed in the body
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like
by way of the
Oh. Endocrine. 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 No.
CRINE.
CRINE. Let me try doing something. Can I just tell it to not Uh,
You should be able to tell it not to block on this site.
I'll fiddle with this some other time.
Sanctimonious, a adjective meaning hypocritically pious or devout. 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 Sanctimonious, a adjective
right
meaning
to me.
hypocritically pious or devout.
Okay.
Claustrophobia, a noun meaning abnormal dread of being in closed or narrow spaces.
Claustrophobia.
The word combines
It's a
Latin
long one.
claustrum, meaning
Claustrophobia. Okay.
Got
I'm
it.
feeling pretty good so far. Classic. Yeah, it broke again.
Yeah.
Why isn't L able to play it, but I'm not?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, well, I tried. Pokidoku.
Look, Hoenn, you're pogging.
Hoenn, although, honestly, I kind of dread when they give me Hoenn
Oh.
because I know that everybody else really likes Hoenn.
Oh,
So it's a lot harder to find a unique Pokemon for Hoenn because I imagine a lot of people like me have Hoenn pretty much like memorized. Like when they close their eyes, they see it. Like, you know how I can go route by route through that
Right.
entire game.
On the bright side, I hate Hoenn, and so it's hard for me to come up with unique Hoenn Pokemon. And so your uniqueness might be higher than mine.
Okay, let's see here. Alola and Kanto. So, well, I think last time we played, it was like a 3 regioner
Yeah.
as well. Okay, so Hoenn Electric. Hoenn Electric. Okay, so we got Electrike, we got Manectric. I feel like there's others. I don't want to go to my Mind Palace for this. That's too much effort. Come on.
Regieleki!
That's not Hoenn.
Regieleki!
I'll let it stew for a bit. For rock, I mean, usually I go with like nose pass. But I think Aggron. I know he's steel, but is he steel or is he rock? Is he steel rock or is he steel ground? I think it's steel rock. I think people would be more likely to remember the Aggron line than they would be to remember nose pass because getting nose pass is a huge pain in the ass. Camerupt maybe? I think he's a rock fire type. I'm just gonna go with nose pass. Play it safe. Not Probopass. That's 4th gen.
It's a good thing you didn't go with Camerupt.
Oh, is he ground?
Ground.
It's hard to tell sometimes with ground and rock types.
Yeah.
Because Camerupt in my mind looks more like a fire rock because he's like a fucking volcano. But apparently he's ground.
I mean, the deeper you go into the core, into the crust, the more likely you are to be ground instead of rock. Rock's more surface level.
I'm gonna go.
Also, the Aggron line is rock. Steel ground they did in Steelix, so they didn't just like straight run it
Oh my
back.
gosh, I gotcha. I'm thinking Cascoon or Dust. Do I want to do Dustox or Cascoon? Are there any other more obscure ones? I'm gonna go Dustox. I feel like nobody likes Dustox. But it was in the anime. No, I'm going Dustox. one of Team Rocket had a Dustox at one point.
Mm.
I don't think it was around for a ton of time, but they did have it. Yeah. Electric. I'm still only thinking of freaking Manectric and Electrike. Manectric and Puzzleminen. I forget about them sometimes because I mean, I think it's really cool that they introduced Puzzle and Minen for the game that they introduced double battles in.
Yeah.
But there's like 4 or 5 double battles in the entire game, I feel like. Yeah. And they're both bad Pokemon individually and still bad when you play them on the same team.
Like their combined base stat total is lower than lots of Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay, Alola. There's some cool ones. I'm going to go with Alolan Golem. Because I remember you had a shiny one of him, and you were very proud of it.
He was cool. And now he's dead.
Oh, fuck, he's also rock. Ooh, uh-oh. I made an oopsie.
Why is that an oopsie?
I'm just trying to think of another Alolan rock Pokemon.
If only, like, Alolan Golem had a family.
Oh, you're so right, bestie. Alolan Graveler. I thought that the Golem. Wait, no, Barbernacle is not from Alolan, though it does look like it should be. I think Barbernacle's from like 5th gen. It was from when they had sprites. Oh, maybe it was X and Y.
It might have been X and Y.
Because I always think that X and Y had sprites because the graphics were so crunchy.
Let me see.
Or maybe it's more accurate to call them crusty. But Graveler. And then an Alolan bug. One of my favorite bug types was introduced in Alola, and it is QT Fly, which evolves into Ribombee. That's what it was. Ribombee. Look at that cute. Look at that cute little thingy.
Yeah. The one I remembered was also electric, so I put in Vikavolt for bug.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh,
I forgot that was Alolan.
And then I put in Charge-a-Bug for electric.
Oh. Okay. Kanto.
The problem is thinking of a Kanto electric that no one else thought of. Or did everyone avoid saying Pikachu?
What about Fat Pikachu?
Fat Pikachu do be cool.
Do they have like Surfing Pikachu?
If they had Surfing Pikachu.
I guess it would show up here, right? How about Raichu? No, okay. Just making sure. I'm gonna go Pikachu, but I'm doing G-Max Pikachu. Okay. I think people would avoid Pikachu just because Pikachu is the most popular Pokemon that you think of when it comes to like electric and in Kanto. Pretty decent.
That's pretty good.
If I wasn't gonna do that, I was thinking Magnemite.
Magnemite's
kind of forgettable.
Yeah, Magnemite, Magneton, I think were pretty low. I did Voltorb, but he was surprisingly higher up on the list.
I think Voltorb. I think if you're trying to be obscure, I think Voltorb is the one you immediately want to put in.
Yeah, because Voltorb was like 3rd or 4th on the list.
Yeah, you find it in a weird spot in the game, and the only other time you run into Voltorb or Electrodes is when you're in like Team Rocket bases. Or I think maybe the Ninja gym used like a Voltorb once or twice. He didn't? I just remember some of the trainers in the Ninja gym. No, I'm thinking of another Ninja gym in another game where they used Voltorbs and Electrodes and pretty much just used them to like explode on you. I don't remember. No, No. This wasn't in a game. This was in the anime. I distinctly remember Ash and crew going through like kind of like a jungle gym, ninja gym, with like rope nets and stuff, where like all of the ninja trainers and stuff were like throwing Voltorbs and electrodes that were exploding and whatnot. I don't remember the context. I don't even know if it was for a gym badge, but it was just one of those weird episodes that I saw long after I stopped watching anime, and it just like kind of got stuck up there. Not watching anime, but watching the Pokemon anime that just got stuck up there. A rock type. Rock type. I know the obvious ones. I'm trying to think if there's like a nice obscure one.
There are some very obscure ones. How obscure can you get?
Amistar water rock.
Star to be water rock.
Amistar water rock.
Praise Helix.
Let's go. Okay, and then bug. I feel like there's not a huge bug selection in Gen 1.
There's a lot more than you think.
Well, I know there's the Weedle Caterpie line. I know there's Pinsir. I know there's Scyther. Pinsir's a little forgettable just because he's uncommon. Are there any other bugs?
I think Scyther Pinsir might have been version exclusives too.
I feel like there's another.
There is another.
The Gmax cheat code.
Gmax cheat code. There's two other lines. You forgot about the Venonat and Paris lines.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, Tangle is not bug. It's grass.
Tangle is pure grass.
Okay, let's see what the Caterpie was the most. Oh, how could I forget Cowboy Caterpie?
Well, Butterfree Gmax was lower,
all in Megas count. All Paris Parasect.
Yeah, Paris Parasect and Venonat Venomoth.
I feel like I did pretty good on uniqueness. Say 87. The best was 49.
87 might be better than me.
Hell yeah. I'm 3 times smarter than you, and I'm better at Pokédoku. I think Minun. Well, actually, there probably just weren't a lot of. Yeah.
There's not
it's a small list.
Yeah,
it's probably the same for the rock types.
I did Lunatone.
Nose Pass was the most. Okay, Nose Pass is the one who screwed me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Armaldo.
Yeah, and I did Illumise for Bug.
Armaldo would have fit in Bug and Rock.
Yeah, there was a lot of like Pokemon that could go in either for this one.
Oh, I forgot about Illumise and Volbeat. It's because I didn't go into my Mind Palace.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to go through all the routes for one column. Okay. Weakle. Okay, so it interacts with fighting, rock, flying, and psychic. Let's maybe go with Horsey instead of Mudbray. Well,
do you want a curveball? If we go with Calyrex, Ghost, or Ice, we can get 2 types down.
Sure.
And still be a horse.
Rex. Based on the existence of psychic,
maybe it's not a good.
Well, no. I think Calyrex Ice Rider maybe, because Ice is weak against fighting, weak against ground, but good against rock. It may also resist flying. I think Ice Rider would give us some decent information.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So there's at least one more resist. It's not psychic or ice.
Mhm.
No, times one is neutral. Is neutral. There's at least one more neutral among these three, but
Mhm.
electric neutral, flying neutral.
I would
So
guess that psychic is the neutral because psychic's neutral against just a lot of types.
yeah, psychic's neutral against a lot. So what is neutral to electric and flying? And we know it's not psychic or ice. How about no? I think rock resists flying.
What's interesting here is we don't have a half damage or double damage. And so that means
Wait,
it's either normal type.
yeah, I was gonna say, what if it's normal and it's just all like
Well, it
neutral except for fighting? Oh
it
wait,
couldn't
no,
be normal
because
because
times
it
two.
would take times two. For
What
fighting.
what about normal dark? It exists. Obstagoon. That would be 4 times weak to fighting. Resist psychic.
Immune to psychic.
Immune to psychic.
And it would be
Neutral to rock.
Yeah,
that's
let's
right.
do
Obstagoon. Obstagoon. Come on. Ah.
Okay,
oh,
so
but there is an immunity to fighting,
so it's
which means it's
type.
ghost. Oh, it maybe just mono ghost? Okay, let's do
Let's see, is mono ghost resist? I don't think mono ghost resists.
ghost resist psychic.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, because psychic's good against Gengar. Gengar's a poison type.
Yeah, that's why it's good against Gengar. Oh, it no.
But the ghost type doesn't resist.
Ghost
psychic.
is neutral to psychic.
Yeah.
And we're looking for one more neutral.
It could also be a quarter damage. But
well, let's just do it.
Yeah, we can try a mono ghost.
Miss Magius. Boom.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, you were right. It is just a neutral.
You get really mixed up when it comes to ghost psychic.
I wasn't mixed up. I was saying that ghost does not resist psychic. And you were saying ghost does resist psychic.
You know, I think if we look at the tapes, you'll find that that is not true. And we should move on from this topic. Just a stat. Which has a higher percentage of people who speak Spanish at home?
Indiana or Portland?
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
Let's see here. Indiana, it's pretty non-coastal and to the north. My guess would be Portland.
Yeah.
I could see people moving to California and then
like
moving north. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Which has more access to parks? Higher percent of area within 1 kilometer of a park population weighted. I feel like it kind of depends on what you consider a park.
If trailer parks count, it's Alabama. Otherwise, I'd say Maryland.
Yeah, I want to say Maryland as well. Okay. Which has a higher percentage of workers employed as health technologists and technicians, radiology technicians, lab technicians, hospital machinery technicians? So South Carolina or New York? So Nick essentially used to do this.
Yeah. Does he not anymore? I haven't kept up with him.
Well, I mean, I haven't kept up with him either. But last time I talked to him, he was still in the field, but he was a trainer, not a guy who wouldn't do it. So here's the thing. I think that there would be a higher percentage here simply because I know that when there's a bigger area that needs to be covered, more people need to be employed.
My thought process is that this tiny little section of New York has a high percentage of people working in lots of financial and other white collar industries. This is gonna be a lot of office building. Whereas South Carolina, I know that there's like at least some bit of like medical industry concentration in South Carolina.
Okay.
So I would.
So we each have a reason for South Carolina.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. Which has a higher mean daily high temperature in the summer? Population weighted. So which? Let's see, Portland. It's rainy there most of the year.
So Portland's
and this
daily
is
high summer is probably gonna be like
ooh,
75.
this is like north
it's a little bit inland.
by the lake. How north is Portland? Okay, so it's south of Seattle, but it is close to the border. They're both very close to the border. Ooh. This is actually lower than Portland. Has a higher mean daily high temperature in summer.
I don't know what Syracuse's summer is gonna be, but Portland's probably gonna be around like 75 to 80 daily high.
Well, Syracuse is a little bit more south than Portland. It's next to a lake, so it could be humid. There's also the Great Lake right here.
Mm-hmm.
My vote is for Syracuse.
I'd be willing to take that bet. Really?
I'll bet we lost. It had to have been close.
Yeah.
Which has a higher percentage of adults who smoke? Atlanta City, Georgia, or San Diego City, California? Probably Georgia, just based on the fact that, California cracks down a lot more on like public smoking.
Counterpoint, a lot of Asian immigrants tend to smoke.
Do they?
Yeah. Just because, like, it's not as, like, say no to smoking. Smoking kills.
Also,
Also.
when referring to smoking, are they including vaping in that?
I don't know.
Or weed?
It just says with smoke. It's hard to say.
Wait, which has a higher percent of adults with smoke?
It's got to be a typo.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard for me to say. I don't really know the culture of Atlanta very well. I don't even know if like San Diego is like super Asian immigrant heavy the way that LA is.
Yeah, but if this includes weed.
If it includes weed, then probably.
My vote's San Diego. No. Okay.
We tried.
But look at that. We got question 3 right. 21% of people didn't. What was question 3? Health technologists. Let's go. That makes up for the other 2. This was pretty dang close.
Yeah.
This was like a few degrees.
That was like within the margin of error. I said 75 to 80 for Portland.
Smoking, the percentages for both are pretty low, actually.
15%.
Atlanta, Georgia. They must not have been including weed.
Yeah.
It has to be referring to cigarette smoke. I think in this day and age, you need to specify if it's like cigarettes, vapes, cigarettes, and weed, or cigarettes, weed.
I mean, people also like take weed in non-smoke forms a lot of times.
Okay.
Edibles are common.
But that's it for this stream. I'm going to. I wanna stream like a tier list tonight, but I need to prep that. So I'm gonna end stream for now. I'll be back later.
Like 30-minute break.
About that, yeah.
That.
Bye
40-minute break.
for roughly 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Bye.